What's going on? It's your boy Coach. It is day 63 and feeling pretty good today. In-body went pretty well, or went pretty good. Held muscle according to that measurement. So yeah, but overall the pictures and everything I think went decent. It's not my most dramatic transformation in 8 weeks, but it was really good. I think the trend I'm on is really good in terms of holding muscle, and I think being at a higher weight really helped me with that, having more body fat. So as I lean out, I'm really curious to see how much muscle I'm going to hold. At some point, I do know I've tried, especially as I get down in the lower 170 pound range. High 60s is a point where I definitely don't put muscle on, and if anything, start losing muscle. It's just too lean. So we're gonna see what happens though. I'm gonna have to recalculate my strategy here or the length of this program. We're probably gonna go, I'm thinking, an extra couple weeks because I actually have two vacations coming up. So one is a family vacation for next weekend, and the following weekend I have a tournament. It's actually a curling tournament, or bonspiel they call them. So I'm gonna have to adjust accordingly, and I'm not sure how that's gonna work with the filming, so I may have to take little breaks anyway and maybe just kind of press the pause button just to see what happens. But yeah, if anything, it's 2 weeks. We could call it maintenance, and that's probably what I'm going to do anyway. Is just the goal is I've had a significant amount of weight. I think a good amount of weight loss for the first 8 weeks or so, or was this 9 weeks? But it's really mostly fat, and that's the most important thing, is that I'm holding my body composition and holding muscle. So if you're in this journey and you're getting this far in and you start noticing, say, a decrease in muscle or energy or strength, it's something that you may want to increase the calories. It just depends on your goals, what you're doing. So anyways, my tip for today, and as I kind of ended this week off, and the first thing I did yesterday is I had all my meals, which I was actually really excited to do, is have more balance. At the end of the evening, I actually didn't eat a whole box of Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies, and that was, I don't know, well over 1,000 calories. At the same time, I was really full going to bed, and I slept really, really good. So sometimes for me, I have to be really full, and that really helps me sleep. And I'm a little more groggy today, I think, just because my body's kind of playing catch up from how hard last week was. But in that, my tip is when you do these refeeds or you do a really hard week like that, sometimes we have that mental voice telling us, oh, to not continue or to change things up or whatever. And I would say for me, it's like going back to baseline is something really important. It's one of my biggest tips after, doing a really hard week or something that's like a higher calorie deficit. So going back to baseline, meaning, make sure, for me, it's getting my prep in on Sunday, making sure I'm, equipped to have enough meals to go through Thursday at least. And then, just back to my calories out in terms of my workouts, my walks. Your baseline could be different for how you do activities and how you're cooking and prepping, but really just establishing what baseline that is. Like I have a certain, calories, macros, activities I need to do that is really can, some people may call it reset, but I call it baseline because it's like my foundation, which gets me started. So yeah, I think that's all I got to say about that. And you'll be creating your own as you're going through the weeks and the months of what works and what doesn't. And so your baseline is going to be whatever, really doing things you like and you enjoy and you're getting results from. So that's what's really important in building a baseline. So that's all I have for today. Until next time, we'll see you then.